Hello everybody, it's time for some Pokemon Crystal crowd control using only Pokemon that chat sends me. And we're already busted as hell, so let's go. Hello Papu, how you doing? And I didn't know that Pokemon Crystal was a platformer. And I'm your favorite Ninjara main? Dang, Rifa must be sad. Rifa must be very sad. How could you do this to Rifa? How could you do this to... Actually, I don't even know who else is still playing at this point in time. I honestly don't know. I don't play myself, so I wouldn't know. Yeah, how's it going? I'm chilling. I'm doing my best to not... I am trying... River's asleep right now. That he doesn't have to know. That is true. That is definitely true. I'm trying my best to not... what's the word I'm looking for? To not say dumb things. Because certain people are doing things I don't think are smart. So I'm just holding and reserving my judgment. All I know is that all I can say is that my self-preservation is probably a little higher than majority of the other people around. And because my self-preservation is higher, I'm willing to bet that I worry myself into a very bad state. And by self-preservation, I mean, if something looks dumb, seems dumb, definitely is dumb, I'm not doing it. Oh yeah, so yeah, this is Pokemon Crystal Crowd Control using only Pokemon that my chat sends me. That my chat gives me. And... you can also see who gifted me the Pokemon. I could go through them right now and show you. But every single Pokemon here on my team, including the egg, was gifted to me through crowd control. And if I go through the stats, you'll see. If I go through the trainer, you'll see Tommy sent me this one. Icy Water sent me the Typhlosion. Icy sent me the Gengar. And the Gyarados. And Spectral Mary sent me Mewtwo. And Icy also sent me the egg. My team is still mostly Ice Water's Pokemon because I have a literally the only thing that can actually screw over my team, legitimately speaking, like the only Pokemon I'm afraid of right now is Tyranitar. The only Pokemon I'm afraid of is Tyranitar. I wouldn't say they love me. It was a bunch of random... You can't gift specific mons all the time, but you can gift, like, random mons. And I randomly got a shiny Lugia. Randomly got the Mewtwo. Gyarados was given by Waters. He gave me a Magikarp. Merlin evolved into Gyarados early. Typhlosion and Gengar were also given by Waters. Like, those three were given. Straight up given. Everything else, I just fought a Vileplume now finding my lost him. That's hilarious. It'll die the same way. Yeah, chat was very generous with these mons. I have a lot more mons in the box too, like a lot more. Like, jeez, I'm over leveled, kinda, not really, but I'm definitely overpowered right now. And I think by the time I get to like the actual end of this stream, I'm kind of thinking 5 or 6 badges. 5 or 6 badges by the end. As long as no crazy shenanigans happens, I should steamroll. I should literally steamroll. Like, no questions asked. I should just steamroll. I have a Lugia, for crying out loud. And a Mewtwo. I don't think I have anything to worry about at all. And they also gave me a Twisted Spoon to give to Mewtwo because definitely need the extra boost. Definitely need the extra boost. Wild Ho-Ohs. Wow. How great. Good experience, but I'm not fighting it. Oh my god, a Wild Ho-Oh. So terrifying. Ho-Oh is a great Pokemon, but it's not better than Lugia. I said what I said. Lugia is the better one. Yeah, Hell Item started in Gen 2. Oh, another legendary. Gen 2 is basically where the majority of the staples came in. Gen 3 added a few more like abilities. And Gen 4 added a physical special split. And after that, every advancement in Pokemon has been minuscule to the most. Like, cause Gen 4 added physical special split. Gen 3 also added second other forms as well to Pokemon, so yeah. You had a berry on your Entei? That's annoying. But yep. Gen 1 is literally the only really, like, of all the gens of Pokemon, the only gen I would recommend not playing is Gen 1. If you want to play a Gen 1 game, Gen 3 added double battles. If you want to play a Gen 1 game, I legitimately say just play the remakes in Gen 3. Just play the Fire Red and Leaf Green remakes. Don't play Gen 1 unless you're playing Yellow. And even then, it ain't really worth. Even then, I still don't think it's worth. I would not do it. I think you're just torturing yourself at that point. Gen 3, Fire Red, yeah. I prefer double battles, but at the same time, double battles are also, it depends. Like, if I'm doing a Nuzlocke run, and it's a randomizer Nuzlocke, double battles are the most terrifying things you could run into. If I'm just playing through games, I will always do double battle. Miracle Berry? Yeah, that's... I understand entirely. I understand entirely. Like, I understand entirely. Do you even have a single physical attacker here? I understand entirely. I did not like Alpha Sapphire. I think they're the weakest games in the series besides X and Y. I think Gen 6 in general is really weak. Like, legit, I think Gen 6 in general is really, really weak. And too many people kind of let it get away because it's like their first gen for some of them, but those were the weakest remakes. They were not good. I'll be the first. I'm not the first to say it, but I keep seeing people trying to rewrite history. Like, this new generation has been wild into me. This new generation out here saying that Heart Gold, Soul Silver were bad games, and I'm here like, y'all need... No. And then they're trying to say that Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby are the best remakes, and I'm just here like, even more levels of no. Like, yikes. Yeah, that's true. I mean, here's my thing. I think Gen 6 had some of the best competitive in all of Pokemon. I think Gen 6 competitive was actually pretty good. I enjoyed Gen 6 competitive. It was when I got into competitive Pokemon. They made it more accessible. I loved it. I don't like Gen 6 as a gen because the games are lackluster in Gen 6. That's my reasoning for it. I'm not going to come out and be like, Gen 6, I don't like Gen 6 because the gen itself is lackluster. If you're a competitive player, you had the time of your life with so many options. But you also had Talonflame, which I loved and other people hated, but I loved Talonflame, you know. I would be using Talonflame every single... I would still be spamming my Gale Wings Talonflame if it still had proper Gale Wings. I'm just saying, I would still be doing it. I would still be that person spamming Gale Wings Talonflame if Gale Wings wasn't nerfed. My literal core... Oh, Dragonite. My literal core in Gen 6, I ran a Assault Vest Gudra, Assault Vest Gudra, Talonflame, Gale Wings Talonflame, Protean Greninja. That was my core. That was literally my core. I also used to use Go-Goat because Go-Goat deserves some love. And Leech Seed, they didn't. I mean, Gen 6 had pretty good designs. I'm not even going to front. I think Gen 6 had really good designs. I I personally didn't care for Aegislash. I know a lot of people like Aegislash. I personally didn't care for it. Gator, why? But in terms of design, I think Gen 6 overall had some pretty good, well-designed Pokemon. Most of the new Pokemon weren't bad. It's just, well, the story was garbage. The story was garbage. The games were too easy. Yes, y'all love it. I don't. Both you and Papu, Matt's daddy, Papu mates, both of you love Aegislash. I'm not an Aegislash fan. I've never been a fan of Aegislash. I've never been a fan of Aegislash. I saw it and I was like, not for me. And I went about my business. Oh, that's the best part. Genocide. I'm not joking. Genocide. The champion was around in the game, but she also was kind of boring at the same time, so it didn't really matter that she was around. She was still boring. She was definitely boring. She was around. She was talking to the bad guy pretty often, I believe, and the professor a lot. All of them were friends in the past or whatever, and he just wanted to make a beautiful world, so he was gonna kill everyone else. That's literally the story, by the way. He was going to revive a weapon from the old time days from the war and use it to basically kill everyone who's not quote unquote beautiful, aka you spent absorbent amount of money to get in Team Flare. It was dumb. It was stupid. A lot of people are like, you are so mean to Lysander. Lysander sucks. Worst villain in the entire Pokemon series. Worst villain in the entire Pokemon series. Pretty much. Pretty much. He was just trash. Lysander was trash. Like, in terms of villains, there are two Pokemon villains that stand above all other villains. Two villains that stand above all other villains. Don't spark. Okay. Oh, Flail's kind of bad too. Two villains that stand above all the other villains. Lusamine, Getsis. They are the best villains in Pokemon. For different reasons. Lusamine's raw. She crazy. She a psycho bitch. She literally disowned her kids. I became absolutely batshit crazy. Lusamine insane. Getsis is also a good villain because he was manipulating the shit out of N, who was really good. And, worst comes to worst, Getsis says, screw a Pokemon battle, I will murk you myself. And literally orders a legendary Pokemon to end your life. No battle. End it. Top tier villains. I believe it. I believe it. Other than that, maybe third, I'd probably give it to Cyrus since he's not an idiot. Like, third would probably be Cyrus. Because he's not an idiot. Like, I like Gen 3 games, but Maxie and Archie are dumb as shit. They're dumb. They're idiots. More land is great. No, more water is great. Let's revive some ancient beast that literally formed all land or formed all the seas. They're dumb. I don't have anything else to say. They're dumb. They're really stupid. Other than that, Giovanni's not. Sell these bikes that are too expensive for anyone to afford. Yes, that is exactly the case. To be fair, when you consider it in the Pokemon world, a million is still a lot of money, but at the same time, it's still basically yen. It's still essentially yen, so they can definitely afford it. A million's not that much money overall. It is a lot, but it's definitely affordable for other people, just not, you know, a 10-year-old kid. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Gator. Giovanni, I guess, can go behind him because, again, he's not an idiot, but he's also kind of boring at the same sense. And then Maxie and Archie, I prefer Archie to Maxie, right behind him because they are idiots. And then, who am I forgetting? Oh, yeah, I don't know who is worse between Rose and Lysander. I don't know who's worse. Rose for being an idiot in the sense of the world's gonna end in 1,000 years. We're gonna run out of power in 1,000 years. We need to do something about it now. Oh no, I forgot to go to the goddamn flower shop and get the bottle. I'm stupid. Shit. God damn it. I'm very smart. I'm extremely smart. But Rose is dumb. But Maxie and Archie are also really dumb. So it's kind of hard to say. Ugh. I have to talk to you to raise the flag to let me talk to you. Exactly. Exactly. That's exactly it, Papu. That's kind of why I'm like, Rose kind of sucks, bro. Like, Rose kind of sucks. Like, not a good villain in the slightest. Not a good villain in the slightest. Alright, who does Sudowoodo randomize into? Whatever it is, it gets murdered by Mewtwo. Unless it's a Tyranitar, then I'm in trouble. And it gets murdered by Mewtwo. Nice. But yeah, everyone else, at least like Giovanni, for as kind of a lackluster villain as he is, he's very straightforward. He wants to make money. That's why he has the game corner and such setup. His entire goal is to make money. And in that, make money and run the underworld. Which he kind of does. He kind of succeeds at what he's trying to do until he gets beaten by a 10-year-old kid, but still. And the other thing about Giovanni is that he had too much pride. Giovanni's other downfall is his pride. He was like, I am the strongest trainer ever. Gets his ass beat. Yeah, Rainbow Rocket Giovanni is by far the best villain in all of Pokemon. And I mean that. He's the best villain in all of Pokemon simply for one reason. He took every single villain in Pokemon history and united them under his banner as a successful champion. He's crazy with it. Like, legit. Team Rainbow Rocket is the best version of Team Rocket. And the most successful version of Team Rocket. Dude's great. Dude's great. Dude's legit just great. Ledian doesn't live this. It's a Ledian. Ledian sucks. Definitely. Heracross. You chose the wrong Pokemon. How dare you? How dare you use Endure? I should Aeroblast you for that. I'm not gonna, but I should Aeroblast you for it. Don't do it again. Good. Makes me waste precious power points. Heracross don't be a hero. And nice and easy. Cleared that up. Next trainer. And then we take out the Kimono girls. Like, it's going to be really swift. This is going to be... I don't see myself having any trouble whatsoever. What is this? Why did this? Oh, she found it. My girlfriend found the card. Woo, let's go. You're not wrong, Gator. But that's why it was so successful. I need to change that to Diana. It lived in Aeroblast. Holy shit. When does it expire? That's a good question. Level 24 on all of my Pokemon. Except for the Pokemon that's going to hatch out of the egg eventually. Alright, do I heal or do I beat up the Kimono Girls first? The answer is I beat up the Kimono Girls first. Why would I heal? Why would I heal? What's this healing you speak of? I really need Gengar to get a good move from the I need to find a good TM for Gengar though. Like, as amazing as a Pokemon as Haunter and Gengar are, they have one issue. One very significant issue. Their level up movesets in these games suck. Nice. Oh god, not Miltank. So, I have a question. Gator, Papu, have either of you lost to Gen 2 Whitney? And if you lost, how did you eventually win? I don't know if I've told this story, but my sister literally helped me win that fight. Because I was kid. You have never played Gen 2? Oh, you missed out. Gen 2 is really good. So, essentially, not for a very long time. So I was losing because I picked up a bunch of Pokemon around the route and I replaced my current team with them. So what my sister did was she went into my box and she took on my level 20 Raticate. Yes, my Raticate was literally level 20. I had a Raticate. And said, just put this in your party and keep fighting like how you're fighting already. And then just quick attack. And it worked. Waiting on Let's Go Togepi and Marill. I really hope those games come out. I'm one of the people who's hoping for it. I don't think it's happening though. Easy fight, easy fight. But yeah, Raticate literally saved this gen of Pokemon. I have a bunch of unlikely saviors. Like, Raticate helped me beat um Whitney. Butterfree. Oh, why Butterfree's my favorite bug type Pokemon? Butterfree is the reason Morty's ass got whooped. Cause this bitch. Oh my god, this bitch. This bitch. Morty's gym battle went like this. Gengar used Hypnosis. Gengar used Dream Eater. Gengar used Dream Eater. Gengar used Dream Eater. Hypnosis. Dream Eater. Hypnosis. Dream Eater. Hypnosis. Dream Eater. And I'm just here like, bruh? What do I do? What do I do? The answer is I die. The answer is literally I die. Like, the answer is literally I just die. I don't have anything else to say. The answer is literally I just die. It was just awful. I mean, I like Butterfree's design as well. I like Butterfree as a Pokemon. It's just, it grew heavy on me after that fight. Venomoth. Did you know the YouTuber Scott Stott's favorite Pokemon is Venomoth and he made it into a meme on his channel? Why does everything have high special defense? To be fair, Gyarados' special attack sucks, but still. Remember when all moves of a certain type were special or physical? All normal moves being physical, or all dark type moves being special? Good design! And then they made a physical water type Pokemon when water is all special. Great design, Pokemon. Definitely couldn't do better myself. Ghost Rider Dana. Kabuto. Did y'all know that Kabuto from Naruto needed mental evaluation? I accidentally used Tackle. I did a lot of damage. Wow. To be fair, I feel like everyone in Naruto kind of needs mental help. I'm not a murderer. Hello, Chanel. Why do you always want to call me a murderer? Alright, Gyarados is officially not useless anymore. Gyarados is officially not useless anymore because it's getting Surf, which every single Pokemon on my team can learn, but Gyarados is definitely getting. Because of how this ROM works. I mean, to be fair, Kabuto does get therapy in the form of Itachi trapping him in a Genjutsu until he learned his lesson. But still. Naruto, like, I'm sorry, too many people in this show had issues. War Tornado! Aw, I can't do anything about that. I love you still. I'm not murdering you. That's true. Is this the right way to get to the rival? Oh my god, my Pokemon Crystal knowledge is still on point. I am so good at this. Alright, rival, come get your ass whooped. Yes, come get your ass whooped. You don't stand a chance. I literally have 2 legendaries, a Gyarados, a Gengar, and a Typhlosion. You have absolutely 0% chance of winning. Oh yeah, my rival's name is Chanel. I blame Waters. Waters named my rival after my girlfriend because Waters is a nice individual. So kind, right, Chanel? You just started Demon Slayer, you can smell the trauma. Oh, enjoy. We just finished the 2nd season of Demon Slayer, actually. Me and Chanel. Let's just say, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Not something I would ever go gung-ho about, but it's not bad. Chanel. 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 Monday. 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 Monday, 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 Monday. You know what Monday is, Chanel? You know what Monday is, Chanel? You know what Monday is, Chanel? Let me tell you what Monday is. You a mushy pedal day, you a mushy pedal day, you a mushy pedal, you a mushy pedal, you a mushy pedal, you a mushy pedals back, you a mushy pedals back. Season 5, limit break. Season 5, limit break. You a mushy pedal, you a mushy pedal. Yes, I'm obsessed, I'm happy. I'm so happy. I've been waiting so long. I've waited so long. I need to see my boy Onoda again. Hime, 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 suki, suki, daisuki, hime, hime. for it being animated, but by Ufotable? I'm confused. Is that a studio? I just can't wait to see more of my boys, for real. I'm obsessed with my boys, and I will forever love my boys. Onoda is my son. Onoda is my son. Naruko is my son. Imaizumi is a stepchild, though. I said what I said. I said what I said. I mean it. Imaizumi is a stepchild. He adopted. We don't necessarily claim him. Naruko is our child. Naruko is our son. Naruko is our son. Imaizumi is definitely adopted, though. Definitely adopted. Nothing wrong with being adopted, but he's adopted. He definitely adopted. That's all I'm gonna say. One of them's Mewtwo. Entei's Mewtwo. I know that cry. I know that cry, but I don't know who exactly. Oh yeah. Unlimited budget works. Yep. I think 2 of those were legendaries. I think Mewtwo's. I think Suicune was Mewtwo's cry. I heard. I know that cry from. I don't remember what Pokemon it is, but I know the cry. It's something I've heard recently a lot too. Oh well, it's not like it matters. I'm never catching it anyway. I'm never even fighting it. Oh boy, the Bill cutscene. I forgot about that. Don't care, Bill. Go away. You're blocking my path. I'm so exciting. I'm so excited, I should say. I can't wait to see my boy Onoda. I can't wait to see my boy Onoda. I can't wait. Onoda's gonna be amazing. And they also get to see Naruko. And we get to see Imaizumi to a lesser extent. We get to see Perm Senpai. Kirito that doesn't talk much. I don't remember his name, unfortunately, but I know his name is Kirito that doesn't talk much. Because his voice actor is Kirito's voice actor. The one who can inflate himself like a balloon for some reason. Like the senpai used to. And then does it with his rabbit foot legs. Ao something is his name. Aoyagi. Yeah, Aoyagi. And he's injured, isn't he, coming into this last season? Yeah, he messed up himself. I just need to see. I just need to see all of my babies absolutely destroy everyone and win the race, okay? I need to see my boys win. We also get to see Nature Boy Manami. Manami! Manami-kun! Manami-kun! Onoda's boyfriend, who Mickey will fight over. Mickey versus Manami for Onoda's love. Fight! So Chanel, are we watching it together? Are we watching it together? Are you going to watch it every single Monday before I stream? As soon as I clock out of work? Are you going to be ready at 4:30 every Monday for me to bug you about watching Yomushi Pedal? Are we watching it together? I'm am I funny? I'm just saying. You know that's exactly when I'm watching it. You know the moment I clock out of work, I'm immediately turning on Yomushi Pedal. You know the moment I'm off, I'm immediately watching it, right? Like, the exact moment, 4:30 or 5 o'clock, it's whenever I decide to actually clock out. And, yeah, Bleach is soon. But, who cares about Bleach when Yomushi Pedal exists? I mean, I'm happy for Bleach fans, even if Bleach fans aren't necessarily happy for themselves, because I've heard the manga is not the greatest thing. I'm not obsessed. I've just seen a masterpiece and I need more, okay? You know when something's so good you need more of it? That's Umushi Pedal. It's not like a drug, but it might as well be a drug. The manga was a hot mess, but I'm excited to turn my brain off on the stylish fight scenes. I don't blame you. As my sister put it, literally everybody in the manga, the ending they got was literally the opposite of what they wanted. Every single person in the show got the opposite of what they wanted. Except Orihime. Because there's only one thing she wanted. But everyone else ended up doing something that doesn't make sense for their character. So, make of that as you will. Gantz got wild? I never watched Gantz and I don't think I ever will. You know what I need to go back to watch? Chanel, you know what we're watching together the next? Chanel, you know what show we're watching together next? Because I needed to go back to it and I haven't gotten back to it. I watched season 1 but I never watched any further. The show we're gonna watch together next, Durarara. We're gonna watch Durarara together. You'll like it. Who warped? Hello, Spectral Mary. Why you do this to me? Why you do this to me? Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back. How do I get back to Kanto? I mean Johto. How do I get back to Johto? How does one get back to Johto? How does one get back to Johto? Do I have something with Dig? I do not. Do I have Dig as an TM? I know Dig got replaced, but maybe Dig is a TM, right? Mega Kick, Zap Cannon, Flail, Heal Bell. Teleport! Oh, baby, we teaching someone teleport. Lugia with teleport? No, Lugia's gonna get fly. I need something I'm not gonna forget it off of. What does Mewtwo have? I can get rid of something for teleport on you. I don't mind. Yeah, I don't care for barrier. And now I am officially safe from your warping powers. Officially safe from warps. Teleport for the win. Yeah. Boruto is, my sisters tried, and I kind of tried, but I also didn't really try because I already kind of knew that I didn't want to try. But that was a nice try, Mary. That was a nice try. That was a excellent try. Excellent try. I'm lucky I had teleport on. I'm gonna be honest. I like the Naruto movies, how it ended off and how it wrapped up everything. We didn't need Boruto, but you know, when people see the money and it prints money, they decide to continue it. And unfortunately, Boruto is one of those things that should have never ever have happened. It's a tragedy, is the best way to put it. It is very tragic that someone decided that we needed more Naruto, but with his lame ass son. And don't forget, Naruto and Sasuke are so overpowered that the show has to nerf them. And let's not forget that the only parts of Boruto that most people even enjoy are the parts that feature who? Oh yeah, Naruto. Whenever Naruto styles on someone is the only time people are like, oh my god, did you see Boruto? I saw that. I saw that. And I was very much on the lines of, that's stupid. The more I heard about a Gyarados versus an Ampharos, this is a terrible idea and I will lose this fight if I fight it. I'm that guy. I'm not that guy. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy. I got hit with a crit. I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy. Ampharos is actually a pretty strong Pokemon, so it makes sense, though. The most insulting part of the loss was that clearly we're just too cowardly to kill off Naruto. Oh no, people were ready to riot. People were definitely ready to riot. I remember one of the first things people said when Boruto came out was that if they killed Naruto, riots. Yep, I knew. Gyarados kinda... His special attack is not awful. Like, it's not trash, but it's not great. Like, it ain't great. He's a physical attacking water type in Gen 1. Yeah, not great. Look at that attack stat though. Crazy. Hello, Velixion. I mean, because Naruto has plot holes. It doesn't learn Earthquake in Gen 2. It does not learn Earthquake in Gen 2. Which is funny. Earthquake is actually a Gen 3 thing for Gyarados. You'd think, you know. You'd think. But nah. I mean, that is also very true. That is also very true. He is very dumb canonically. I honestly think Naruto had some of the dumbest things I've ever seen in anime. Like, we had a time skip, right? And Naruto's supposedly, at the start of the time, oh my god, look at how strong Naruto has become. And I'm here like, okay, so he's supposed to be able to do shit. And then they show Sasuke, and Sasuke is like 10 times stronger, even though Naruto was kind of on his level. At the end. And Naruto kind of sucks in comparison to like everyone else after the time skip. Even Sakura technically was better than Naruto after the time skip. Cause the only thing Naruto came back from the time skip with was, look, I made my Rasengan big! Sakura actually learned how to fight. Heal. She actually learned how to do something. Naruto came back, I have a giant Rasengan! Lame! Lame! So lame! Literally, almost everything Naruto learned that was good happened after his training. You go with the Spirit Bomb. Literally everything that was good with Naruto in terms of his actual training, moveset, Rasen Shuriken, all of that happened after Time skip? Because he got trained by other people. Jiraiya is a bad teacher. Yep, that's true. That's very true. That's exactly it. That is exactly it, Papu. But yeah, Naruto in general was not the best show out there. Why a giant Rasengan when you can condense the chocolate to a ball the size of your thumb? Because it's anime, and anime logic dictates that bigger is better. The size of something gigantic is always better. Hey, this move is designed to look at the Cell game special beam cannon. The move is designed to drill through someone, but everyone's like, nah, bro, I'll put so much power into this drill that it's not a drill, it's just a giant blast now. Which is kind of sad when you think about it. I think you mean the sexy jutsu. We all know that Naruto won. What did you do this time? What did you do, Chanel? Oh! Bye, Azumarill. I still love you. Going through games on the PS4? Oh my god. What have you done? Why have you turned your mom into a gamer? Why would you do... Oh wait, I don't have any good moves on this. Never mind. I don't know why I stayed in. Why would you turn your mom into a gamer? How dare you? I'm not surprised. Are you sure? You sure about that? I know. Gen 3 Lugia and Ho are awful. Gen 3 Lugia and Ho are the worst things ever. I would never introduce anybody I like. Yep. I've done challenges. If you go through go through that link tree, you should find like my VOD channel. And if you find Pokemon Emerald, it's a Pokemon Emerald video where my Pokemon randomly changed. I don't remember. Pokemon Emerald Super Randomizer. Super Randomizer is what I call it. Go look for like part 1 or part 2 of that, and you'll see how my first run died. You'll see how my first run died. Dang, Morty took an hour to beat. I might only be getting 2 badges today. She likes Fire Emblem, the one I bought you? Oh, nice. Okay, give me a good TM. Give me a good TM. Give me a good TM. Something that Gengar can learn. Something that Gengar can learn. Something strong that Gengar can learn. Rock Slide? Rock Slide's not a move for Gengar. I mean, if Gyarados can learn it, I'm teaching it to Gyarados, I guess. Nobody. Not shocking. Oh well. Alright. Enjoy your date. And have a good one, Papa. It was nice seeing you again after all this time. Yep. Gen 3 Lugia is bad. Gen 3 Lugia and Gen 3 Ho are bad. I would never recommend Dark Souls to anyone. I don't think they're good games. But that's me. I personally do not think Dark Souls is a good game. And some people would watch me funny and be like, how don't you think Dark Souls? I don't think Dark Souls is a good game. I don't think Dark Souls is a good game. I don't apologize for thinking that way either. I really don't think Dark Souls is a good game. There's too much bullshit in it for me to consider it good. I've only played Dark Souls 1, but that's enough for me to know I don't want to touch another Dark Souls game for the rest of my life. And the only reason I beat it is because I wanted money for beating it. Yeah, that's our Earl Blast. I like the first half of 1, didn't like 3, haven't played 2. I mean, I just don't like the games in general. I feel sort of directionless for the most part in it, and not knowing where to go is one thing, but the fact that I literally have died stupidly, I died dumb. I died in dumb ways. I died in dumb ways, which is one of the reasons why I was like, I don't like this game. And I mean, I get hit like, you get hit once, and then you get frame trapped some of the times. So by the time when you actually get up again, you get hit again and you're dead. And it's like, well, that's stupid. You mistime your dodge once, you get hit, flying across the screen, you're now stunned. Oh, look, the enemy somehow reaches up to you before you get up, and now you're dead. How funny is that? Didn't have poise? It was my first time playing the game. I literally was going in blind. For the most part, that just happened really often. Like, the one time it happened with the Capra Demon, I believe it was. The one that's on the bridge. It happened with that where it knocked me off of the top of the platform. And I flew down there. I barely survived. I was like, oh, I can't believe I'm alive. And now my character takes forever to get up. So he jumps down. And literally the moment I get up, I'm dead. And there's nothing I can do about it. Non-damage move for 4 gens up until HG. Wow. Oh, look, Raikou. Heart Gold is my favorite game of all time. If you don't know. I love that game. Best Pokemon game. Best remake. And I will defend those games to for all eternity. For all eternity, I will defend them. Yeah, that's true. I'm gonna be over-leveled. When's the next time a badge lets me, When's the next time a badge boosts my Pokemon? I need to look up Gen 2 badge. Gen 2, what the badges do, because I'm afraid that I may have Pokemon disobey me again, and that would make this game too hard. And I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with that again. That was awful. Getting the second gym badge was awful. Getting to the second gym badge was awful. I don't want... I don't want that. Not again. Not again. Also, when will Gengar learn something good? Oh wait, never? Aw, I have to murder a Totodile, but I love Totodile. Are links bad? No, they're not. Oh my god. Up to level 5th. Up to level 60, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Morty level 60. Morty carries me up to level 60. I was looking through my phone to find it. I should be good. I should be good. All the way to level 60, I'm good. I will never need another. Need a gem with like 10 to 16 badges before the Elite 4, but you only need the typical 8. Yes! That would be amazing. I would love that. I would absolutely love that. I would love that, and I'd love to see how speedrunners tackle it too. I would love to see how speedrunners tackle 8 badges. I would get all of them though. I would also like the option to get more than the 8 badges. That's also should be an option. So I can decide to take out every single body and then go to the league, or just get 8 badges and go to the league. That would be a really good. That'd be nice. That would be nice, especially since they're going the open world route now. So I would enjoy that greatly. I think, just based off of my pace, I'll say I beat this game in like 3 streams. After this stream, maybe. I think I can do all of Kanto in 1 stream. I'm pretty sure I can do all of Kanto in 1 stream. Like, I'm 100% sure I can do all of Kanto in one stream. When does Gengar learn Dream Eater? That is the #1 move I need. When does Gengar learn Dream Eater? I need to be broken. I need to remind people of why I hated Gengar in Gen 2. Well, Morty's Gengar at least. That's... that I don't agree with. That I definitely don't agree with. I feel like that is a little bit too much. Elite Four is supposed to be like the best of the best. You need to prove yourself. You're an end goal for a reason. When is this egg gonna hatch? Jesus Christ, I'm so tired of waiting on it. I could have a 6 team member already and I'm waiting on this goddamn egg to hatch. It's taking forever. Oh my god, that is the best looking gent I've ever seen in my life. If that were to happen, that would be very, how should I put that? Lackluster. It would feel lackluster to me. I like that sense of journey that they actually somewhat give you. 90... Surf is stronger, yep. And it lived anyway. God. Imagine if Gyarados actually had physical moves. Dang, that would be great. Doesn't he get like Thrash at level 30? I think it's Thrash at 30. Which isn't really great, but still. I think I'm going to give Gyarados strength. Because I don't think it's... Bike shop? Oh, I was about to say. Yeah, shut up. It's my bike. I already... He's like, oh, as thanks. Bro, you gave me the bike. Did you think I would come back to your store to return it? Like, bro, this man sells bikes for 1 million and thinks I'm going to go back to return his bike. I must be stupid. He must be thinking I look stupid. He must take me for a fool. I find it funny how Gyarados' special attack isn't that great, but a lot of the moves that are, especially in Gen 1, revolve around its special. Achievement trophies on his... they would never do that. And honestly, I don't really care for achievements. I think achievements took a lot of fun out of gaming because people just do them for the sake of saying they did them. Instead of, you know, having fun with the game and doing what they want. I still think you'd lose. I still think you lose. I still think you lose that. You would have to revive every single turn. You would have to revive every single turn. And Pokemon now has a shit ton of power points on their moves. You would definitely run out of revives eventually. And Struggle wouldn't be doing that much with recoil damage. So you would definitely run out. You would definitely run out. Yeah, X and Y AI wasn't that good from what I remember. But at the same time, wow. That's dedication that I would never have. In fact, I don't think Pokemon AI got good till like Gen 7. I'm pretty sure Pokemon AI did not get good till Gen 7. Which, honestly is kind of sad. Honestly kind of sad. Also, X and Y's moveset on most of the trainers was stupid. Tell me why your rival had a fully evolved Greninja but only had 3 moves on it. Or a fully evolved Chestnut and only had 3 moves. Or a fully evolved Delphi. It was stupid. It was so dumb. Those games, they made mistakes. They made mistakes, and I will forever say they made mistakes. Anyone who says otherwise is too nice on them. They changed struggle to be. Mm, I think it was a quarter of your health. I think it was like Gen 3, I think. I'm not sure. I always thought it was the earlier gens where it was like that, but no, the earlier gens struggle did recoil, regular recoil. So yeah, it's the later gens that had the percentage of health then. So yeah, struggle definitely, you'd eventually win. It wouldn't be as bad as I thought it would be. But then you'd also have to deal with full restores. I don't know, that just seems like hell. Down to 300 or so revised by the end. Jesus. Oh wow, we fought Raikou, Entei, and now Suicune. All three. All three. Aeroblast. Oh my god, you lived? Wow. Wow. Barry. Aw, that ain't very cool of you. Please die still. Die to the gust. Die to the gust. Die to the gust. Yay! I am not going to run into any single trainer that gives me trouble. I am not going to run into a single trainer that gives me trouble. My Pokemon are overpowered. My Pokemon are overpowered. I don't think I lose this at any point. I don't even think with crowd control shenanigans I lose this at any point. I don't think I lose it. Like, it would have to be some absolute insanity for me to actually lose anything happening here. You have Lick. But you also have no physical defense, so... Goodbye. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Funny how this is supposed to be my challenge run when it's really not a challenge because everyone just gave me some overpowered Pokemon. Everyone randomly gave me overpowered Pokemon. Waters purposely gave me overpowered Pokemon. Everyone else just randomly gave me random Pokemon and ended up being strong. Like, Spectral Mary gave me the Mewtwo. Tommy gave me Lugia. I don't think I needed another Pokemon after these two, in all honesty. And again, the only Pokemon that my team actually is afraid of right now is Tyranitar. And even then, I don't think I'm really that afraid of Tyranitar. I don't think I'm that afraid of Tyranitar. I have Surf on Gyarados. Lugia's eventually going to learn Hydro Pump. My egg might hatch into a fighting type Pokemon for all I know. There's no reason to fear. This is almost stomping. We're going to stomp them down. And Alakazam. Oh, that's terrifying. I'm still gonna stick with my special move. My special attack's higher. Oh guys, did you know that Charizard was so popular that Game Freak made Typhlosion and gave it Charizard stats exactly? Because Game Freak sucks? Honestly though, why would you do that? It's literally just Charizard round 2. And it doesn't get anywhere near the amount of love that Charizard gets. And in my opinion, I think Typhlosion is better than Charizard. I said what I said. I said what I said. Because it's true. Typhlosion is better than Charizard. I chose Totodile as my starter Pokemon. But Squirtle is my favorite Pokemon overall. Well, Evolves is my favorite Pokemon, Wartortle overall. And I like Squirtle more than I like Wartortle. I like Squirtle more than I like Totodile. But I like Totodile more than I like Cyndaquil slightly. Very, very slightly. And I think Cyndaquil is better than Typhlosion. You don't want a jacket with red and yellow fuzzies to look like Typhlosion? That would be kind of cool. Hello, rival. Other than that, hello, Mr. Rival. Yeah, yada, 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 yada. I'm already stronger than you, boy. Go trade at the lighthouse so you can be tough. I'm like, bro, I've been kicking your ass I've kicked your ass every single time. And it hasn't been close. Your starter's a Primeape. I have literally, my entire team destroys Primeape. And he wants to talk all this shit. Pokemon Gen weird elect for skills to your party's level. That's interesting, but also I feel like they should have a base level. They should have a base level so that they don't scale any lower than that base, because I'd hate to come in with a level 5 Pokemon and just win because Elite Four is all level 5. That would be boring and anticlimactic. And wouldn't make much sense. They'd have to be like a base level, and then they scale accordingly above that base level. And Nightshade. Remember when Gengar learns Dream Eater? I don't. I don't even know Gengar's Gen 2 learn set. I know he gets it eventually, but Gengar doesn't really get any good moves in Gen 2 for a bit. Like, I know I'm stuck with Nightshade for a decent while. Like, I know I'm stuck with Nightshade for a decent while. Yeah, level 39 is Dream Eater. I get confused with it, which is okay, I guess. Also, I just want to point out, I have had this Pokemon egg in my party. This random egg that Waters gave me has been in my party since back in like Cherry Grove. Since back in like Cherry Grove. We have gone all the way to Olivine, and this egg has not hatched yet. This egg has not hatched. Even... I have no words. I have no words. I can't even hit Eradicate. Eradicate can hit me. I mean... You could say that's a counterpoint, but at the same time, if they're scaling upwards, you'd be fighting a bunch of level 80s to 100s if you're bringing in a bunch of level 80s to 100. Now, I'm just saying, that's what the scaling up would be. Wow, Gyarados, your special attack really is garbage. This one's gotta, this Gyarados has gotta have like really bad special IVs or something. Well, DVs. Whatever they are in this game. It's gotta be bad. They've gotta be bad. Cause I don't feel like that. I don't feel like that much of a level difference. And Surf not killing. That's more than just Gyarados having bad special. That's something else. On top of it. This Gyarados has probably got bad DVs. It's gotta have bad DVs. There's no way it's actually this bad. So assuming that I do the full 3-hour stream, I still think I am on track to get 6 badges at the end of the stream. I'm pretty sure I'm on track to get 6 badges by the end of the stream. We got an hour and a half left. Most of that is going to be spent traveling. But then we get fly from beating Chuck. We get fly from beating Chuck. We fly back to Olivine. Boom. Easy badge. A Vaporeon. Oh boy. I love Vaporeon. It's my favorite evolution. You know, I was saying that sarcastically, but now that I think about it, it's possible. It is possible. Smeargle? Yeah. Well, level with 3 Pokemon level 100 and 3 level 1 for your Pokemon. That's messed up. That's... I feel like they should scale towards your highest level. Ignore the rest of the levels of your team and scale towards your highest level. Average levels wouldn't be a good idea, because people could do that. So they just scale towards your highest level. So if you overlevel your Pokemon, you get screwed over. So if you have one overlevel Pokemon and everything else sucks, you get screwed over. Perfect. Gator? 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 Gator, are you here? Because, you have some... Not talking average. You responded fear tactic. I know it works. I know about that. Yeah. You responded to someone who said something about kissing under a toe. And not of the missile kind. I need you to explain why I'm seeing this on my Twitter feed. I need you to explain why you're responding to things like this. I would like to know why you took the day out to respond to someone's essentially first tweet. It was funny. Thirst tweets are never funny. Ever. Go to horny jail. That doesn't even apply to you. At least not in this scenario, but it doesn't apply to you. This scenario at least doesn't apply to you. Other scenarios would, but this one doesn't. It's half a thirst tweet when... God damn it, Umbreon. It's half a thirst tweet when you really think about it. You gotta think real long and hard about it. What? Yes, exactly my point. Why you wanna kiss under a camel toe? Nasty. 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 Disgusting. Nasty. Ew. And I just have terrible thoughts. Valexion, I hate what you just did, but I respect what you did slightly. Don't tell anyone I said that. I both love and hate it at the same time. I both love and hate it at the same time. Oh, did you all remember one time Pokemon was trending? It was either Pokemon or Pokeballs was trending, and I made the mistake. Oh my god, Pokemon's trending. Let me click on this. Oh god, no! It was Pokemon that was trending, and it was the worst thing ever. It was awful. You click on Pokemon. No, not Pokemon Master Sex. That one was stupid. But it wasn't that one that I was talking about. This one happened recently. Pokemon was trending. It was either Pokemon or Pokeballs. No. I went on Twitter, I checked, and saw Pokemon was trending, so I clicked on it to see what nonsense was trending, and then there were just a bunch of ladies saying, "Hey boys, can your Pokeballs handle this Pokemon?" And it's just a bunch of thirst tweets, non-stop. Thirst trap, thirst trap, thirst trap, thirst trap, and it's like, bro, not on the Pokemon, not on their Pokemon. It was the worst. It was awful. It was. I'm sorry, but why? Why? Jesus Christ! That's messed up. I can't say I'm surprised, but still. This is what the world has come to. This is what the world has come to. People need help. I'm convinced. We're doomed. We're definitely doomed. Why would you thirst trap Eevee of all things? No one bring up the Vaporeon meme because I swear to God. I swear to God, that is the worst thing to have ever happened. Who came up with that meme anyway? Choice of... No! Valexian, please. Valexian, please. Valexian, please. Please. Oh my God. Do not follow any of the concepts, any of the sorts, so it wasn't... Yeah, I know. That's what happens all the time. It's literally what happens all the time. Pedal dance. A grass type move. That no one can learn. Dang, Gengar would have been so strong with pedal dance on its side. Sylveon, I would not click on Sylveon trending. I would not click on Sylveon trending. I have seen things I wish I didn't see. I would never click. If Vaporeon was trending, I'm not clicking it. If Sylveon is trending, I'm not clicking it. Every other evolution I think would be mostly safe to click on, but those two, no. 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 That's a no. Easy no. That's terrifying to think about. Yo! No! Valexian. Don't bring that up. Do not bring that up because I'm pretty sure. I'm good. I don't need... Pokemon Rule 34 stuff is the worst thing to have ever happened. I blame all the degens for Gardevoir. Gardevoir started this shit. Or was it Jinx? I blame Gardevoir still. I blame Gardevoir and then I blame Lopunny. After that, everyone became fully degenerate. And they went all in on everything. They weren't even just going in on the trainers anymore because I don't look up stuff, I don't watch stuff, but I already know that stuff is out there. Like when the Misty pose for Pokemon Let's Go came out, Game Freak made a mistake. Game Freak made a mistake. Never ever put a girl of any kind bending over, Game Freak. That's a mistake. I'm not touching that one. I'm not touching that one. I'm not touching that one, Valexian. You can go with that one. I'm not touching that. I'm not touching that. Focus band. Ooh. I'll put that on someone who's not gonna faint. Gyarados probably can use it actually. Jinx, yeah. To be fair, I blame Jinx and Machamp. They did it together. Jinx and Machamp are the reasons. And Gator is guilty. Gator is guilty with Machamp. Ooh, Gator's guilty. Me, I I am sophisticated and never watched Pokemon like that. But if you give me Nessa, that's a different story. So we, I'm just saying. I'm just saying, you know. Oh, Gator. Gator. I made a bet with Chanel. I made a bet with Chanel, Gator. I mean, if you like muscular people, yeah. That's... So, here's how the bet goes. So, you know, on the last weekend of this month, I'll be doing a 12-hour horror stream, right? So, I got a horror game for free. And apparently, it is one of the most terrifying things ever. I heard it is extremely scary. So, I made a bet with Chanel that I will not be scared, like, get jump scared or scream 10 times during that game. And if I'm able to do that, if I'm able to not be jump scared or anything if I'm not jump scared or scared 10 times while I'm playing that game throughout the stream, Chanel has to cosplay Nessa for me. I'm putting myself through hell. And I heard the game is absolutely terrifying, so there's a decent chance of me failing. But I will do my best to not be jump scared, and I will do my best to not be afraid. I will be a super brave person because I need that Nessa cosplay. I need it in my life. I need it in my life. Anyway. I don't have much faith in myself. But I believe that other forces will empower me for my own sake. I do not have a problem. I do not have a problem. Gator, I don't have a problem, okay? I am just a man with needs. Yes, I am a man with needs. And one of those needs is Chanel and Anessa cosplay. That is not a want. That is a need. I need it. I need it. Nah. It's not a problem. It's a need. It's a necessity. Without it, my life will have no meaning. I need to see this. Okay? I need to see this. My eyes need to be blessed to the highest degree of being blessed. It's a necessity of life. I don't think it's a problem. I think it is a wonderful, great thing. No, it still has not hatched, Waters. It is definitely a legendary Pokemon at this point. I'm pretty sure it's a legendary Pokemon. I will, Gator. My heart is beating ever so slowly. Every time it's going a little slower and slower. It's slowing down. It needs the excitement, the thrill, the amazing Nessa cosplay from Chanel to keep going. I need it in my life. I need it. Need it. Like how SpongeBob needed water, I need that cosplay. Okay? Dang, I sound desperate as hell. I heard of one guy who knew a guy who had a brother who had a... I believe it. I believe it. Waters, you're still giving me Pokemon? Oh, it's attempting to give me Pokemon? What? Was that a Mareep? That sounded like a Mareep. It was a Mareep. A level 28 Mareep. It evolves immediately. That's funny. Ampharos would be really good too. Alright, it's time to surf. Waters, you're still giving me more Pokemon? Why? Why, Waters? Why you do this? Why you do this? My team's already busted. A Charizard! Oh, that one didn't go through because it was in the battle. Unfortunate. Which is fine by me, in all honesty. I don't need any more Pokemon. Especially because this egg's probably not hatching ever. I'm gonna be the entire Elite Four. This egg is gonna be like, I'm still here, bro. Watch it hatch into like an Articuno. Or watch it hatch into a second Mewtwo. Honestly speaking, I don't know what the best thing it could hatch into would be if it's a legendary. Maybe a Suicune would be really good. Or Raikou. Raikou would probably be the best. Dragonite. If it hatches into a Delibird, I'll be upset. It's going to be a legendary. It is going to be a legendary because not even pseudo-legendaries take this long. This has taken longer than a pseudo-legendary to hatch. Why should it hatch into a Tyranitar? Now that would be hype. Tyranitar, 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 Tyranitar. Imagine the egg doesn't hatch this stream. Imagine. Imagine the egg does not hatch this stream. That would be very sad, wouldn't it? Imagine getting beaten by a lick. Couldn't be me. Level 30 for Gengar, still kind of useless. Useless until level 39. Waters, Waters, why are you still giving me random buttons? It's unnecessary. Oh, I leveled up Gengar too high. Oh, that's unfortunate. What is that? Oh, it's a shiny Cleffa! And a Zapdos. And a Zapdos. I kind of want that Zapdos. I kind of want that Zapdos. That literally fixes... Bro. My team is still Tyranitar weak, but Zapdos kind of, you know... Zapdos kind of nice. Oh my god, why? 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 I can't believe I got a shiny Cleffa and a Zapdos. Waters is insane. Waters is absolutely insane. And Waters needs to stop. Were you trying to give me a shiny Pokemon? Was that it? Were you jealous of Tommy giving me a shiny Lugia? That you had to try to one-up him with a shiny Cleffa? Which definitely can't one-up because it's Cleffa. And Clefable is alright, but it's not a Lugia. Lugia is my favorite legendary at this point. I'm gonna have to use the bathroom since someone's in the bed. Unless I thought I heard the shower start. I don't hear it now. A Voltorb, an electric type versus my very much water flying type Gyarados. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, nothing? because Gyarados is awesome. Level 29. Overpowered. Overpowered I am. Normally at this point, I'd say I have nothing to worry about in this game. I think literally 3 streams from now, 4 streams at most from this point. What was that? Something just came through. Like a Macargo or something. Or wheezing. Or was it coughing? It's one of those ones. Something with one of those cries. Magby! I like Magby. That's why I'm murking it right now. Goodbye, Magby. And Wobbuffet. Oh boy. Alright. This Wobbuffet will not use counter on my Swift. This Wobbuffet will not use counter on my Swift. This Wobbuffet will not use counter on my Swift. This Wobbuffet will not use counter on my Swift. Shit! We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. We do not talk about that. We don't talk about what just happened because it didn't happen. It didn't happen. I did not get a critical hit Swift into getting countered by Wobbuffet. It did not happen. It did not happen. It definitely didn't happen. What? What happened? Nothing. Nothing happened. Absolutely nothing happened. At least it's a Cleffa. You know, that was overkill just now. I didn't have to Aeroblast it. I'm teleporting back to the Pokemon Center anyway. I'm teleporting back to the Pokemon Center anyway. Oh my god, I got a Chansey! That's free experience. That is free experience. Don't you love experience? Don't you love it? Oh, give me all your experience. You're a dead Eggman. Woo! Good experience. Oh my goodness. You'll love to see it. Oh, it's my rival starter Pokemon. And it's about to be dead. Alright, I need to use the bathroom for real, though. I will be... Oh, it lived. Damn. I really need something stronger than Ember. Ember sucks. After this, I need to use the bathroom. I'm going to teleport back, heal my mons, and then use the bathroom. How unfortunate that, Mewtwo got its ass whooped. By... by a Wobbuffet of all things. That's very sad. That is incredibly sad. Alright, Mewtwo. You're dead, but teleport me back. Oh my god. I can't believe that just happened. I wonder how that would go. Waters, I have a question. How do you think Pokemon Crystal crowd control, but my chat plays Pokemon Crystal, is playing the actual crowd control game? How do you think that would go? How do you think that would go? I'm curious. Anyway, bathroom break. I'll be right back. I think it'd be hilarious. I wonder how many people troll. Another one? A Flaffy. You gave me a Murray for 28 and all Flaffy at 29. just send me? I did not see because I was in the bathroom. I'm gonna save just in case because I haven't saved in a while. What did you send me just now, Waters? Cubone, okay. Let's see what is in the box. Cubone, a Bellsprout, a Kadabra, Rhyhorn, Flaffy, Mime. Interesting mons. You're, what are you hoping for, anyway? You hoping to hit the jackpot or something with these mons? And I just, I should probably use repels, in all honesty, because I do have enough repels. I haven't even bought repels, but I think I have like 2 max repels or something if I'm picking them up. And I don't think I ever need to... I don't think I will ever at any point in time need to grind. So wild Pokemon just suck. Max repel, let's go. Oh, I didn't fight you. Come here, lady. Come, let me beat you up, beat you up, beat you up. Come, let me beat you up like my girlfriend beats me up. It's a Scizor. The best Pokemon ever in Pokemon Unite. Everyone should have Scizor on their team. It is so good, so busted. It is literally as good as Mr. Mime and Mew. Definitely should always have a Scizor on your team. And the best part is, when it evolves from Scyther into Scizor and gets stronger. Wink, 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 wink. Apom. And confusion. And it's dead. Where is my jacket? That's not the one I want. Oh well, it's fine. Also, I haven't been working out for like the last week because the sole of my feet, the sole of my foot, the heel, hurts. And I'm trying my very best not to irritate it. So I've been walking very funny for like the last week. It started like Sunday. It started Sunday or Saturday. And it's been very sensitive, so I've been making sure to not irritate it that much. Hello, Pupitar. You evolved into the only Pokemon I'm afraid of. Tyranitar. And I'm not afraid of Tyranitar right now. It lived. Wow. What a trooper. What a trooper for living. I would have been so happy if you offed yourself right there. That would have been so good if you just hit yourself in confusion. Would have ended this battle real quick. Easy. Simple. Level 29 for my overpowered Mewtwo that's not totally my weakest Pokemon right now. Swinub. Waters, what do you think the egg is going to hatch into for real though? Gator, Waters, place your bets. If you think the egg... I want 2 bets. Do you think the egg is going to hatch today? And what do you think will hatch out of the egg? Waters, Gator, anyone else in chat? What do you think? Will the egg hatch in today's stream? And what will it hatch into? I'm going to go in and say the egg will hatch today. And I think the egg is going to hatch into a... With my luck, it's going to hatch into Moltres. That's my bet. I don't know if that's going to be the case, but I'm pretty sure I'm feeling Moltres right now. Which sucks, might I add. Gator, you're rude. Gator, you are rude. Unnecessarily rude. I don't know what the egg, I don't know what it's gonna hatch into for real though. I'm literally thinking it's going to be, with how long it's taken, it's either a pseudo legendary or a legendary. And I'm more inclined to think it's a legendary than a pseudo legendary. It's taking too long. It's taking way too long for it to just be a pseudo legendary, I swear. Watch it be a shiny Dratini. If it's a shiny Dratini, I will freak out. Watch it be no. Watch it be a shiny Larvitar, which is not as good as a shiny Dratini, but still cool. It's gotta hatch soon, though. I'm getting tired of waiting for it to hatch. I'm telling you that much. I've had 5 Pokemon on my team for so long because I've been waiting for one Pokemon to hatch. And it's just been like, I'm not hatching. Not today, not today, not today, not today, not today. What's hatching? I don't know what's hatching. I don't hatch. My name is Egg. I'm an egg for life, egg for days. Egg for life, egg for days. You can scramble me. You can make me an omelette. I'ma stay an egg all the time. Egg time, egg time, egg time. I don't hatch. I'm an egg. I don't hatch. I'm an egg. I don't hatch cause I'm an egg. I don't hatch cause I'm an egg. No one do anything with that, okay? I'm weird. I'm very weird sometimes, okay? I'm very weird sometimes. And we all know that you don't make fun of the weird people, Thrash. No, you get Leer level 30? I thought you got Thrash. No, we don't want Leer. Wow. You trash. Gyarados, you trash for that. I think I'm gonna teach Gyarados Strength. Give Lugia a Waterfall. And give something Whirlpool. I don't know what. Might give Gengar Whirlpool for the hell of it. It might be funny. It's not hatched today, but it's a Celebi. Okay. Celebi would actually be meh. Celebi would be meh. I just realized. I don't know what grass type moves it gets. And it still loses to Tyranitar, so it doesn't even fix the Tyranitar problem. All of my Pokemon would lose to Tyranitar. If it's a Celebi. All my Pokemon lose to Tyranitar if it's a Celebi. Bro. Bro. That's not allowed. That's not allowed. That's not allowed. Celebi is not allowed. Celebi is not allowed. Everything losing to Tyranitar is not allowed. You act like fighting that moves are so easy to come by. Oh my god. Mewtwo, why are you losing to an Omastar? It's an Omastar. It sucks. It's a bad Pokemon. It's no good. Two Pokemon that Lugia can't fight. And both that no bite. I hate this. Ooh, all these Pokemon that no bite. It's kind of terrifying. Whew. These fights are actually getting difficult, I'm not gonna lie. I expected a little bit, what's the word? More from my team? Especially my overpowered Mewtwo, I expected a little bit more. You know, a little bit more pizzazz. A little bit more power. Power! And do I murder this Charmander in cold blood? Yes. Yes, I do. like Gen 2 Charmander sprite. It's not as good as was it Crystal sprite? There was another sprite of Charmander that I really liked. It might have been the Gen 1 sprite. Gen 1 Charmander sprite might have been really good. Alright, Cianwood City. I'm gonna go beat up an old man. Oh! Oh, shoot! I'm at Cianwood at 8 o'clock? I got a whole hour left? I might actually... I don't think I'm getting 7 badges. But I'm definitely getting to 6 badges for sure, guaranteed. And now let's go... Repel's effect wore off. It's not even the egg hatching. It's my repel. Oh my god. Can I please just hatch this egg? Waters, why did you send me an egg that lasts forever? This is the worst egg ever. Bullywag! I'm not gonna murk you because you're cool. But you're kinda high level, so I probably have to murk you. Water gun! Oh my god, it's so strong! Cause? I'm with? It might be a shiny Celebi. Oh my god. I don't think it'll be Celebi. I don't think. You know what it's gonna be? I already put my money on being Mole just because I have shit luck. But I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Mew. Aeroblast! I missed. Shit. Oh, I was very afraid. I'm not gonna lie. I was very, very afraid. I'm still very afraid. Oh. Oh! Okay, I'm fine now. I'm fine now. I'm fine now. I'm no longer afraid. I'm no longer afraid. Level 30 on my Lugia. I'm already overpowered as hell. Let's go. And now we go beat up the next guy with my other level 30 Pokemon that are... Oh my god. This is gonna be easy. This gym's gonna be... I'm teaching Gyarados strength. So I can get through this gym. I'm teaching Gyarados strength. Confusion. Oh, Poliwhirl lived. You know, when does Mewtwo learn Psychic in this gen? That is a good question. When does Mewtwo learn Psychic in this gen? Because I'm pretty sure Mewtwo gets like a move every 10 levels. Arcanine. You can beat an Arcanine. Hello, Kenoth. How's it going? Oh, that's actually kind of terrifying that it knows takedown. I'm doing well. I'm chilling, relaxing, enjoying the life of being fully employed and knowing that I have, every time I look at my work laptop, I'm just like, dang, that's a lot of my projects are becoming a little bit interesting. There's a lot of quirks I need to work out with the stuff that the company has to work out and that I also have to learn. So it'll be interesting for a bit. I'm happy, but I want to get it down. I want to get it down as fast as possible so that I know that I'm confident in my work. Because right now I can tell you I'm not confident in my work yet. I'm looking at it and I'm like, I should be confident. I know what I'd learned, but I'm just not confident yet. Software development. Who do I give strength to? Gyarados, so that he actually has a useful move. So Gyarados gets strength and surf. Someone else has waterfall and yeah. Someone else gets some waterfall and whirlpool. I don't know who I'm gonna give whirlpool to still. I need to pawn it off into a Pokemon that doesn't use it, cause Lugia gets fly. I'm gonna give Lugia waterfall too. Fly on waterfall. I think that makes sense. Why is Mewtwo on top? Shouldn't it be? Yeah, it should be you. Oh well. We still beat this thing with Mewtwo. So yeah, I'm just hoping that everything works out well. I saw my first full paycheck, and I'm like, wowza! It's not as much as I was hoping it would be. My tax percentage went up pretty heavy. Yep. My first paycheck only got half a paycheck because it's paid bi-weekly, so I only was there. And they taxed me 18%. 18% of my money went into taxes. Okay, my full paycheck. I've now opted into benefits, so it's going to be less than that. It's going to be more in taxes than 18%. 23% of my paycheck just came out, and I'm like, oh, 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 that kind of hurts a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, like, that kind of hurts a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, like it's not terrible, but that's a decent amount of that's almost a quarter. That's almost a quarter, you know. That's kind of a lot. That's kind of a lot. So much fun. So much fun. But it's not that bad, so I'm not gonna complain. It could always be worse. Overall, though, I'm still making I'm making decent money, so I'm not gonna complain about it. It's not what I like. The way I save my money is the reason why I look at the paycheck and I'm like, that's not as much as I would like, because I'm only looking at one specific set of money and not the other. Because I send some to my savings account and I'm never touching it. I'm never touching it. So the money that goes into my savings account is just sitting there and building up until a rainy day, while my checking account, I will be using the money there. So if I was looking at it fully, I'd be like, oh damn, that's nice. But since I'm pretending that some of the money does not exist, it's like, oh, that kind of sucks. That's the best way to put it. Alright, so we beat up 10 minutes. Bro, we're legit getting, there is a chance this stream, depending on how this goes, depending on how these next few battles go, for me to actually get 7 gym badges. Oh my god, the gym leader has a Remoraid! I'm so afraid of this Remoraid. I am so confident in my Pokemon, I didn't even heal. Oh shit! Oh shit! Ah, that's bad. That's actually bad. Hmm, hmm. This is why you don't underestimate people. They might have side beam using memories. Don't underestimate your opponents. You could get caught with your pants now like I just did. That doesn't feel like it should have killed, but okay. I guess it would exactly half. Confuse Ray! Late move! Don't want it! I need to change that one because I haven't done a clip competition in a while. A Venonax! The gym leader's team! Bro. What was this? What was this fight? What was this fight? This wasn't even a fight. I autopiloted to surf and I could have just used strength. And your stun spore missed, and that was your only turn. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. Boulder to the face. I do wonder though, how does a Pokemon legitimately use strength? When strength is just literally your physical strength. So what does it do? Does it just ram into you really hard? Does it push you down? Does it throw you? I don't understand. How does strength look? Has any Pokemon in the anime... He gave me fissure. Wow. Has any Pokemon in the anime ever used strength waters? You watch the anime. You should know. Hello, wifey. Give me fly. Give me fly. Yep. Alright, time to go beat up Uswin after I heal, because I actually do need to heal now. Your husband needs to train harder, but he trains Pokemon. He doesn't train himself. He's a karate master with a gut. Of course he doesn't train himself. Yeah, let's give you Fly. So I think your final moveset's going to be Psychic, Fly, Aeroblast, and Waterfall. I'm sticking Whirlpool on something that probably doesn't need it. Whatever my 6th Pokemon is going to get stuck with Whirlpool. Honestly, I probably shouldn't have even taught Gyarados Surf. I'm probably going to get rid of Surf on Gyarados and give it no water type moves. If I do keep it. I do want water type with water type moves, so. Hello, Uswin. From what you've watched? No? Wow. So strength just doesn't exist. That's my conclusion is that strength is a myth. I wonder if I can... I'm gonna Google it on my phone and see if it's actually ever been used in the anime. Because they'll have it if it's used in the anime at all. And I don't think it has been. His name is Dudley. And he has a Hoppip! Aww, I love Hoppip. I mean, I'm gonna murder it, but I love Hoppip. Aww. In the anime, it has been used. It's literally... a Nidoqueen used it to use its horn to toss someone. A Machoke's body becomes surrounded in white aura and becomes strong enough to lift 3 times its own body weight. So it literally just powers up. Gibble's body surrounds a white aura and picks up a large boulder with one arm and throws it at its opponent. It literally buffs up, picks up a boulder, and throws it at its opponent. Red aura, it hits the opponent with its wooden beam. Conkeldurr swings its pillars over its head, then slams them into the opponent. Golurk's body became surrounded by red aura, then grabs the opponent. Watchog's body surrounded by red aura, then its muscles grow larger, and then becomes strong enough to lift heavy weights. A lot of Pokemon used it. A lot of Pokemon in the anime used it. Oh, that was easy. I wasn't even paying attention to this fight. I was literally just mashing strength. Machamp grabs the opponent and pushes them back with great force. So it's basically hoo-ha, physical power go. Oh, I can fly to Blackthorn already. Because somebody warped me to Blackthorn City. I can fly to Blackthorn because someone warped me to Blackthorn. Ha, 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 ha. I can skip the ice path. There's no reason for me to do the ice path. Oh, I'm skipping it. I'm skipping the hell out of the ice path. I'm skipping the ice path. Was that Vish? That was Vish. Ha, Vish helping me speedrun this game. Vish helping me speedrun this game. Speedrun this game. Speed run. Speed run. Speed running. Catch me speed running. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Judging is bad. You will be judged for judging me. So don't judge me. Please, don't judge me. I don't want to be judged. Please, don't judge me. So tell them, please, don't judge me. Don't judge me. Waters, you're still giving me Pokemon? Oh my god. Oh wait, I can't skip the ice bath. Waterfall is in there. So I have to go through the ice bath, get waterfall, and then leave. But there, I might as well just go through the entire water path if that's the path. Ice path if that's the case. Okay, okay, come on. What was that? Dragonite! Waters! 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 Oh my god! A Dragonite. Am I fully healed? I'm not. She's gonna have a level 35. It's fine. I can win. I'm under-leveled for this. I'll be fine. If a level 35 Pokemon is a Tyranitar, then I'm in trouble. But I doubt it is. Because I don't have that kind of shit luck, right? I don't have that level of shit luck. I'm confident. I'm supremely confident in my abilities to not have shit luck. Scyther. Level 30 Scyther. Strength. It's faster than me because it's a Scyther. Scyther is... Waters! What's the difference between Scyther and Scizor? I know they have the same base stat total. But what's the difference? Does Scyther just have, is Scyther just faster? And less attack? And less defensive? Scizor is just bulkier. Scyther is just faster. Okay. Holy shit, he got a crit! Well, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. My Gyarados just lost to a Scyther. Which means I'm actually in trouble if there is a Tyranitar in the back. Huh. Terrifying. Marill? Okay, I'm not afraid of a Marill. Are their attack stats the same? Is their attack stat the same? I need to look it up. Okay, Scizor's attack increases. Alright. How much speed does Scizor lose? Because I don't think Scizor is slow. Jump off is our ace. We win this. Speed goes down from 105 to... Oh my god! That's a huge drop! Damn! I always thought Scizor was a kind of speedy Pokemon. I kind of wish that they just... Ugh. I kind of wish that they just... Everything else is the same. I kind of wish that... He just had a stat increase, so that Scizor is just objectively better than Scyther. They could have just done that. The new typing is cool and all, but I feel like they could have just done that. Alrighty, time to move on. We got about 40 minutes left in this stream. And I have 6 gym badges like I said I would. First stream I had 1 badge. Second stream I had 2 badges. Now I've gotten 2 badges again. 3 badges no. Cleaver is also... Yeah, Cleaver is going to be the same. I figured as much. I figured Cleaver was going to be the same. Probably just have a crazy high attack stat and no speed. Amulet coin? Oh, I don't even think I ever need money, but I'll take that. Metal powder is useless. Toss that shit. Yep, I figured it'd just have a crazy high attack. It's just worse Scizor. It's going to be slower. It's going to be slower than Scizor. It better be slower than Scizor is what I should say. It should be slower than Scizor. It's faster than Scizor? That's lit. I mean, I guess Scizor is metal and it's rock, but still. Cleaver does not look like it should be faster than Scizor. It doesn't. It doesn't. A black belt for fighting type moves. It doesn't feel like it should be. Oh, it's a Scyther. We keep bringing him up so he comes back again. Wow, nice. I should invest in repels at some point. Special attack. Oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. To be fair, Scizor is still the superior because it has a Mega Evolution. Scizor is still superior because it has a Mega. And that is the only reason why Scizor is superior. Having a Mega. Goodbye, Chikorita. Thanks for coming. Not even? Oh yeah, Scizor's typing is better. But still. Actually, I wouldn't even say Scizor's typing is better overall because they nerfed Steel. The Steel nerf kinda sucks a little bit. Like, Steel is still great, but I don't know how I feel. Like, I don't know how I feel about the nerf. Like, I understand why it was done, but I don't know how I feel about it still. Oh, look, there's Articuno. Lugia fighting its child. Lugia fighting its child, Articuno. How could Lugia discipline Articuno like this? With an arrow blast to the face. Discipline. Dished out. Oh my god. Is Bug Rock even good? What weaknesses does Bug Rock have? I kind of wish I didn't hear what I just heard. That's all y'all need to know. From what you heard, it's horrible because Crustle is Bug Rock. Oh yeah, Crustle is Bug Rock. But Crustle wasn't that bad. But Crustle was also not that good either. It's weak to steel. It's weak to water. Is that it? Everything else is basically going to be neutral against. It's not weak to fire. It's not weak to grass. Water, rock. I forgot about rock. Yeah. That's not bad. That's not bad. Water, being weak to water is always kind of a detriment. But it does give up a lot of resistances. Those two types do not complement each other very well. I mean, they kind of do in a sense, but they don't. Bug just gives up most of its resistances. And still doesn't help rock out in any capacity. Except maybe fighting type. It helps out with fighting types, yeah. Bug Steel is just fire. But it's 4 times weak to fire. So, it's a trade-off. It's a pretty hefty trade-off. Alrighty. All of my Pokemon are now level 31. I am over-leveled. I'm not even over-leveled. I'm actually at a decent level for this point in the game. I'm just overpowered. Alright, let's check this egg. Bro, this egg is never hatching! What do you mean I wonder what's inside? It needs more. It's not even shaking yet. This egg is not even shaking yet. Waters, what did you do to this egg? Yeah, Scizor is overall better. Because Scizor is great. This egg is not hatching until I get to the Elite 4. I'm convinced. I am super convinced this egg is not hatching until I get to the Elite 4. Elite 4, Elite 4, whatever you want to call them. It's not hatching till then. It's legit not hatching until then. I don't see it. There's no way this egg hatch. Why is this thing taking forever? I would not be shocked at this point if it was Besignal. That'd break the game. But I wouldn't be surprised. It's taking too long. I have so many good Pokemon that could be a 6th Pokemon already. And I'm just stuck here. That egg glitch? Possible. Very possible. Is that possible in this gen? I thought that was Gen 3. Was it also Gen 1? I mean Gen 2? Yeah, it's Gen 3. Bad eggs are Gen 3. Shelter. Shalalalalalalal. Oh my god. If this egg hatches into something stupid, I swear. After carrying it around all this time, I swear to God, it better turn into the best Pokemon I've ever seen in my life. It better be a super shiny, never before seen Mega Blastoise thing. A hidden Pokemon in Gen 2's data, I swear to God. Give me something crazy. Oh, I can't fight you because you're normal type. Oh, boy. Because there's no way that I've been doing this for so long. Oh, what was the shiny Gyarados? Hello, Dragonflame, how you doing? I wonder what the shiny Gyarados turned into. What do y'all think the shiny Gyarados turned into? What's your guess? Guess before we get up there. What do you think the shiny Gyarados turned into? I'm gonna say it turned into a shiny Crobat. Shiny Turtle? Shiny Squirtle? Wartortle or Blastoise? I'm gonna say Crobat. I'm sticking with Crobat. I'm feeling a shiny Crobat's about to be murked. What was that? Vaporeon. Oh my god. Vaporeon's a better water type than Gyarados. I 100% would use Vaporeon over Gyarados right now. I'm not gonna lie. Eevee? I 100% would use Vaporeon over Gyarados. I'm not even joking about that. I just want the egg to hatch first and then I'm gonna decide my team. Once the egg hatches, I can decide on my team, but the egg is taking forever to hatch. I blame Waters. I literally can blame Waters for this. I can actually blame Waters for this. Hello, Skylord Zoe. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? No, no, no. Stop it right now, Waters. Immediate stop. Halt. Halt. So many scam calls? Ah. That's unfortunate. My chat has... Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. My chat has been very kind to me. All of the Pokemon I'm capable of using were gifted to me by chat. That's the challenge. The challenge is I can only use Pokemon that my chat gifts me. Oh, my chat's normally horrible. They were just nice. This challenge has been the nicest my chat has ever been in terms of challenges. If you ever get a chance to like check out my regular streams and see some of my channel point rewards, you'll understand real quick how my chat goes. It gets insane. It gets insane. It gets absolutely insane. Whenever it kills like that, it always feels like it shouldn't. But chat overall has been really nice, so I can't complain. My chat has been... I mean, Spectral Mary came in and teleported me to Cerulean City. Specifically to Bill's Cottage. But because it's a randomized ROM, I was lucky. And I got a random TM for teleport. Nice, Dragon Flame. I haven't played Go in forever. I legit haven't played Go in forever. Bright Powder, don't care enough. But I need space for that, for the red thing. Staraptor just died. Well. What do I not need? This. Toss immediately. I need to sell some of the stuff. Waters, I'm still laughing at the fact that you literally named my rival after my girlfriend. Chanel. Some Chanel guy told me my Pokemon were weak. Well, your Pokemon is weak. It's a ladybug. He actually is right. Ultra Balls. I mean, I can't use them, but thank you. Because I'm only allowed to use Pokemon and catch Pokemon that chat gives me. So I'm about to murder a shiny Pokemon right now. I'm legit about to murder a shiny Pokemon. Oh, that's funny. Yep. I'm about to murder a shiny Pokemon right now as soon as I reach up here. About to murk it. Shiny Gyarados? It won't be a shiny Gyarados. If it literally randomizes into a shiny Gyarados, I'm gonna be mad. If the shiny Gyarados randomizes back into a shiny Gyarados, I'm gonna be upset. I'm going to be very upset if that happens. Cause what are the chances of that? What are the chances of that? That would be very upsetting. I would be very disappointed. What's wrong with Silver being named Chanel? I don't know. You tell me. Let me drop an item real quick so that I make sure that I have enough space. Sharp Beat give to Lugia. Never mind, Lugia already has something. I think it has the Amulet coin. Mirage Mail. Toss. Don't want that. Random fact. Here's a random fact for you. My favorite Pokemon game is Pokemon Heart Gold Soul Silver. And before it was Heart Gold Soul Silver, it was Pokemon Crystal. This is my childhood. This game is my childhood. That's a random fact for you. This game is my... No! No, I don't want to murk you! I don't want to murk you! Thank you for stopping by. Get some rest. Get some rest. I don't want to murk you. I don't want to murk you. I love you. I don't want to murk you. Ah. Alright, have a good one. Peace out. Let me drop a follow real quick before I forget. That's for chat. And followed. No, stop. Stop auto playing. Bad Twitch. Bad. Bad Twitch. Auto playing is bad. Imagine it used Whirlwind. That would be better than murking it. That would be better than murking it. I wouldn't be one of the nice people. You have to do it again? Well, I probably wouldn't be one of the nice people in your chat. I was trolling guns all day. I was trolling guns all day. Rest in peace, Shiny Articuno. You will be missed. I'm very sad about that. I'm very sad about that one. I'm extremely sad about that one. I didn't want to have to murk it. Your hamster just loves to do weird stuff. Don't worry about it. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Gen 3 and above. Lugia ain't worth the catch. You'd have to switch train that thing because it's useless. It would actually be useless. And that's not even a skill issue. Gen 3, you have to one-ball them. You legit have to one-ball them in Gen 3. And that's not easy to do. You have to one-ball them at full health. That is not a skill issue. That is a luck issue. That is 100% a luck issue. I would never want to run into a... I would never want to run into one of them. Yeah, I'm not worried. I don't need to heal. It's not a skill issue, Waters. You're a skill issue. You have a skill issue. Exclamation mark blame Waters in chat with 2 S's. Waters has a skill issue. What was that? I might be playing Unite after this. I'm not sure. It depends. Do I want to spend some time talking to my significant... I don't have a skill issue. I have a luck issue. I definitely have a luck issue. My luck is trash. Rocker Veronica. Oh my goodness. No, did it crash? Did it crash? Oh no. Oh no! Loading the state doesn't help! Shit! When was the last time I saved? Oh no. When was the last time I saved for real? When was the last time I saved? Oh, thank God, right in front of Gyarados. Whew! Oh, right in front of Lugia. I mean, Articuno, so I have to kill Articuno again. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Okay, that was actually scary. That was terrifying. Actually terrifying. Having to kill Shiny Articuno twice because this game is mean. This is mean. This is so mean. I had to kill it twice. Imagine having to kill a shiny Pokemon twice because the game forced you to. Alright, this time. This time. I could have felt it because the game felt weird for a bit. Like, the fight, before the fight, it felt like it was lagging. I was like, this felt like this does not feel good. I was literally gonna save right after that battle because it didn't feel good in the battle. Unfortunately, it crashed as soon as it started to not feel good, so that's unfortunate for me. Oh, guys, we get to see Lance murder somebody again. Lance is a murderer. Did you know? Lance is a murderer. Imagine Dragonite, pseudo-legendary Pokemon, Hyper Beam against a random bad guy. What are the chances of his survival? They're gonna claim, oh yeah, he survived, bro. He used Hyper Beam on him. That dude's dead. That dude's dead. That dude's dead. That dude's dead. He dead. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. Lance is a murderer. Lance is a murderer. Lance is a murderer. He killed a man in cold blood right in front of a kid. Right in front of a kid. Goal's just 10. He murdered a kid in front of a 10-year-old. This man is a menace to society. We must take down the Lance regime and install a regime of Uran. I think that's a good idea, right? I mean, canonically speaking, he is gold. Isn't it Ethan in the manga? Oh no, the manga is always the name of the thing. Technically, he's still gold. In the games, technically. The default name is still gold. Gold, silver, and Crystal being the girl. Though she's also named Chris. Pokemon people have different names. Just like Red is totally... Okay, I'm not gonna go that far. I'm not that bad. I'm not that mean. I'm not that mean. Oh, a Gengar! I'm so afraid of Gengar! Oh my god, you're level 17 Gengar versus my level 31 shiny Lugia that knows Aeroblast. You're dead! Don't you just love Aeroblast? Such a good move. Such a good move. Ah! I get to murder 2 ghosts. Wow. I'm gonna be nicer to you. I'm gonna just use Fly. See, I was nice to you. I used Fly. That way it wasn't that much of a beating you took. There we go. All nice and dandy. This egg literally is not hatching today. This egg is literally not hatching today. This egg is literally not hatching today. This egg is legitimately not hatching today. Why is this egg not hatching today? Waters. Why is this egg not hatching today? Why did you jinx it? I got 15 minutes left and the egg has not hatched. I blame Waters. Another Articuno, really? Another one? Really? I blame Waters. Powder snow. I got frozen entirely. Wow. Frozen solid. Can I thaw? 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 This is a Gen 1. Please let me thaw. Oh my god. This is not Gen 1. Let me thaw. Bro. Waters. Why you like this? Waters, stop. Waters, why is your Gyarados bad? Why is your Gyarados bad, Waters? Why is your Gyarados bad? Why does the Gyarados you sent me so awful, Waters? Why is it so bad? Why is this thing not... Oh, defrost. Took forever to do that. I blame Waters. I officially blame Waters for all of the shenanigans that just occurred. Waters has to accept the blame. Waters has to accept the blame. Waters accepts all of the blame. Aeroblast! 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 Kiss your butt goodbye! Metaphors! Except it's Aeroblast, and you're dead. I need to rewatch that. I need to rewatch that. I need to rewatch that again. It's been too long. It's time to battle. Laurel battle. Oh my god, it lived and it hit me with Vice Grip. Oh my goodness, my defense is godlike because I'm a Lugia. Lugia is literally known as the White Wall. Because it doesn't fall. No, it's the Great Wall. Because it doesn't fall. It's the Great Wall. I messed it up. No one wants to be the White Wall. And honestly, when I found out that both Lugia and Ho were defensive Pokemon, it was hilarious. Because I think I did a Uber's team thing once. And I had both of them on my team. And honestly, they carried so hard with how defensive they were. Oh, you have a skill issue, Waters? Dang. That's unfortunate. Is the egg really not... Bro, this egg is not hatching. This egg is not hatching. I am running a 5... I am running a 5 Pokemon team because this egg is never going to hatch. This egg is never going to hatch. I am convinced. I am extremely convinced that this egg will never hatch. I have never been more convinced in my life that this egg will not hatch till today. I am very convinced that this egg will not hatch. There's... No! Shit. Was that a hoot hoot? Ew. This egg is never hatching. It's not even moved. Drowsy or Hypno? No, it's Jinx. Wow. Jinx is a good Pokemon, actually. That's Marill or Azumarill? Because I've played a lot of Pokemon. I've played a lot of Pokemon. Goldeen or Goldeen and Caterpie have the same cry. You think that was Chance is like a something like that. No, that was Marill. That was definitely Marill. Yeah, that's Marill. It's exactly Marill. It's not a Azumarill, it's Marill. See, listen to that. It's Marill. It's not a Azumarill, it's a regular Marill. Chance's cry is not aquatic sounding like Marill's is. Marill sounds aquatic. And Azumarill is just bigger Marill cry. Hello, King of Dad Joke. How you doing? I'm telling you right now, though, it was definitely a Marill. You're good? That's good. Waters is literally spamming. Waters, my box is going to be filled up and then I won't be able to have any more Pokemon sent to me. I mean, that's kind of hard considering the game is called Pokemon. And the part about Pokemon is battling. You know, I literally have box 1 is already full. I think box 2 is about to be full if it's not already full. I used to work for Self Company, but now I work for Team Rocket. In other words, I used to have a stable job, but then I left for the Mafia for some reason. I am a very smart person. Holy shit, he has a hole. I was talking shit. I was talking shit, then this man said out a ho-oh at me. Oh my god. Sacred Fire. Oh shit. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. And goodbye, ho-oh. Thanks for your experience. The fact that I get boosted experience is the main reason why I'm never going to have to grind either. I'm always going to be leveled up enough. Even with these Pokemon that take forever to level up. I will use the power of Ash's BS friendship and defeat Marowak with Typhlosion, a battle I should not win. And I also have a extremely high level advantage too, so there's also that. And I'm out of water. That's unfortunate. Good thing I ran out of water near the end of stream. Waters, why are you trying to get more coins? What's the point? What's the point, Waters? Huh? 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 No, Mia, tactical error cost you. You cost yourself by trying it, bro. You cost yourself by trying it. Against me, the better trainer, the stronger trainer, the superior trainer, the person who's the main character of the story right now. Scam call? Oh my god. Hello, King of Dad Joke. Made a scam call. Waters, you know what I think it is? You're trying to give me a random Pokemon, but I'm pretty sure my box is full because of all of the shenanigans you've been trying. I'm pretty sure my box is full. I'm pretty sure you filled up my second box. You did it. You did it. I didn't do that. You did it. Typhlosion beating up a Cyndaquil. Cyndaquil's so cute. Get a third. I mean, eventually I will have to go get the Mew. I'll have to go get the third box. It's probably gonna use transform and transform into me. Before that, I'm a flame wheel it though. Mew's fairly bulky. Base 100 and everything is actually pretty good at this gen. Oh, it didn't even use transform. Sweet. Of course, base 100 and everything in later gens isn't even that good. Is Arceus even good in general? Base 120 stat and everything. Is that even good? Like, you'd think that'd be good, but it's really not. Yeah, and I know what the second password is. I'm just legit over-leveled. Well, I'm not even over-leveled. I'm just really overpowerful with the mons. Victory Bell! Oh, goody! Oh, God. Chanel just shared something that is a joke. Chanel just shared a joke for me. Give Game Corner coins? You're giving me Game Corner coins? At least you tried to. It didn't work. At least I don't think it worked. Yeah, I'm gonna get the last password and then I'm probably gonna call it. And yeah, the egg did not hatch today. That is very sad. That is very, very sad that the egg didn't hatch today. I'm extremely sad that the egg didn't hatch today. I'm 6 gym badges into the game and the egg has not hatched. I wonder. There's a lot to do still. I definitely get the 7th gym badge and the 8th gym badge next week. Next week I get both the 7th and 8th gym badge easy. And I may even make it all the way to the Pokemon League. I don't think I'll have enough time to fight the Pokemon League. But I think I make it all the way to the Pokemon League. Gold Leaf? What is that? I feel like the egg might be glitched too. I don't think I have a forced hatch. You can check crowd control, see if there is. You can see if evolve works on the egg. I don't know if it was. You gotta start your trainer card. Well, metal powder, don't want that anyway. Well. Oh, okay. Well, with that being said, I think this is as good of a time. Beating up this guy's gonna be the last thing I do. I think now is as good of a time as any to really call it. This egg is definitely not ever hatching. There's no way. There's no way. I don't see it hatching. It's never hatching. We have a team of 5. This is it. Let's see. I'm gonna look at the crystal. I don't know if evolve actually works on it or not. I really don't. I could try. It will hatch. Believe it. Okay. I'm gonna save the game. I'm gonna save the game and I'm gonna see if I can push evolution on the sixth party member. See if that works. To force it to hatch. If that works or not. I'm gonna see if it works or not. Bye, Typhlosion. Level 33. And finally, Dragonair. Oh, Dragonair's so cool, though. I'm gonna try. As soon as this battle's over, I'm gonna save and then try. Oh, this is wild. I'm gonna save, check to see if it moves off of. What it was saying before. Which Pokemon game am I getting? I don't know. I wait on exclusives. I wait entirely on exclusives. Right now, though, most of my friends are getting Violets. I'm leaning towards Scarlet since, yeah. But I wait for exclusives to determine. Oh my God! It's almost time! Waters! It's almost time! You're right! Yo, going until the egg hatches. Stream goes until egg hatches. Stream goes until the egg hatches. Stream goes until this egg hatches. Alright? Alright. You wanted Scarlet, but you're getting Violet? Why are you getting Violet? I looked at the Vaughn version, like, I will always go Larvitar over, Bagon every time. So, I believe that's the version, so I was like, I have zero reason to care for Violet already. Hello, Velixion. Thanks for trying to give me a random Pokemon. I think my box is full. Brothers against Scarlet and wanted Tyranitar. Dude had to kick me for no reason. Yeah, I don't think... I think my box is... Nope, never mind. The Elekid came through. And a Chansey just came through as well. Or is that a Blissey? That's a Blissey, yep. Yes, Waters, I know the Pokemon by their cries for the most part. I know Gen 1s through 3 mostly by their cries. I think I also know a decent amount of Gen 4. But Gen 5 and onwards, I don't know very well. I don't know Gen 5 and onwards very well. At that point, it became too many Pokemon for me to actually memorize. And I gave up. I gave up memorizing cries at that point. And next up, Miltank. Elekid's not bad. Electabuzz is not bad, but I have a Zapdos in the back. So I don't think I really care for that one. Oh. Defense Girl? That is annoying. And it definitely has more than 80 health. I think at least. Oh, Surf still killed. Nice. I am almost a level as the next gym leader. I feel like I'm going to be... Imagine if I'm actually level 40 at the time I fight Clear. That'd be wild. Also, how are you the leader and you have a Kakuna, bro? Your underlings had Ho-Ohs and Mews, and you have a Kakuna? Bro. Lame. You can't wait to see Delibird hatch from the egg. It's not a Delibird. It's literally taken too long for it to be a Delibird. It has taken too long for it to be a Delibird. You know it's not going to be a Delibird. What was that? Shuckle? Don't bleeple with Shuckle. TM22? Egg Bomb, useless. Electabuzz. At this point, are you just doing this so that I We're going until the egg hatches because the egg is almost hatched. We're going until the egg hatches because the egg is almost hatched. That's literally the only reason we're going. It's literally at the last stage. So that's why I'm going still. Imagine it never hatches. I just hard stop at 9. I'd hard stop at 9:30 then. I would hard stop at 9:30 if that's the case. I don't know why Lance let me fight the admin. That don't make sense. Kabutops! Time to drown. You're not supposed to be on top. Oh well, it's fine. Time to drown it anyway. I didn't even check to see what's coming out. I'm not paying attention. Why would it be? You know what? I'm ignoring you from now onwards. Aeroblast! I missed. Shit. Spark! Oh no. I'm not afraid. Aeroblast! Dang, that did less than I thought it would. Shit. Paralyzed. Okay, time to switch. That did not work out very well. That was a crap. Dang. What do you mean skill issue? Oh my god. Lapras! I love Lapras. Lapras is one of my favorite Pokemon. Lapras! Die. And I'm confused and paralyzed. I love this game. Okay, on to the next one. This is actually becoming a difficult fight and I'm over leveled. Make it make sense. If Body Slam paralyzes again, I swear to God, I would be very upset. I actually need to heal my Pokemon now. That's sad. Bruh. It's water ice type. Or did you forget that part? Oh my god, if I'm gonna sleep. This man forgot Lapras is part ice. Yes, it does! What do you mean the ice doesn't matter? It doesn't have thick fat. This ain't Gen 3. I think it has shell armor in Gen 3 anyway. It kind of, you know. I'm ignoring you, Waters. Yeah, could you heal my Pokemon first, Lance? Could you? Could you heal my Pokemon? Darn it, Lance, you suck. Darn it, Lance, you suck. Alright, Paralyzed Cure Berry on Lugia. And we're gonna have Lugia be the one we... I don't need to use any healing items. What do I look like? Someone who relies on... What was that? I didn't even hear it good. Sentret. Alright. We're not afraid of any Pokemon that comes my way. Next up. I know that cry. Oh, I don't know that cry. Never mind, it's Moltres. I actually don't know Moltres' cry. I think I have officially ran into every legendary in Gen 3. Except, yeah, I've run into Celebi. Celebi's in the first grass. So I've run into every legendary in Gen 2. Every legendary Pokemon available in Gen 2 now. Oh, I might die to this. Oh, I might die to this fire spin damage. Oof. I did not die to the fire spin damage. Let's go. And finally, I also know this cry, but I can't put it. Jolteon! I'm bold enough for it. 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 Told you. I'm bold enough for it. The crit didn't matter. The crit didn't matter. The crit did not matter. It's a Jolteon. Has no defense. The crit did not matter. The crit did not matter. It's a Jolteon. That crit did not matter. Oh boy. Was that a Typhlosion? No, it's a Houndoom. Alright, so I'm going to spend the rest of the stream walking back and forth until the egg hatches. And tomorrow we'll open up, well not tomorrow, but next week we'll start off with Mahogany, Jim, we'll take it down, and then we'll fight, check the box? Why? I think the box changed. I think it might have changed into box 3. Because it should be full. Box 2 should be full. No, it's actually not. What the hell? 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's about to be full, actually. It has like one spot left. Dragon Scale, Mystic Water, Lame, Ice Punch already. God damn, these Mon's kind of good. Mon's kind of good. It's either at 19 or 20. Either way, it's about to be full. It's about to be full or it is full, and I just have to change the box. Alright, let's hatch this thing so it can finally be done. Why would I check the Zapdos? Turning back seems bad. I'm gonna save. Turning back just felt really slow, and I'm just gonna save real quick. Because that felt awkward. Come on, egg hatch. Egg hatch. Egg hatch. Come on. Give me whatever's inside. Give me your insides. Give me your insides. How many minutes will it take for me to get this egg hatched? The world may never know. Oh my god, this is really taking forever and a half. This is really taking forever and a half. Insanity. Anyway, I think next week, Team Rocket should be done within the first 2 hours. And Clear should be beaten really quick. So, I give it like an hour and a half for the entire Team Rocket sequence. At most, honestly, it should take less than an hour, but it's the radio tower, then the underground, then the radio tower, and then heading over to get Waterfall and beat Claire, and then heading to the Pokemon League, which shouldn't take that long. Like, there's a decent chance I find the Elite Four next week. There's a decent chance. Not likely, but there is a decent chance. And if I do find the Elite Four next week, then the week after I might actually take the entirety of Kanto down, including Red. Because it's gonna be really, like, the longest part of Kanto is just getting Misty's, unlocking the power plant area. Once that's done, with all the cities you fly through, you quickly go there, you unlock Pewter City through Diglett's Cave, you go through Diglett's Cave, beat Brock, Misty's easy, Surge is right there, Erica's right there as well, Sabrina's right there, Koga's right, well not Koga, but Janine. Janine's gonna be trash. Janine is right there, and you surf down. It should just be a really quickly just going through beating them relatively quickly, really quickly. Okay, this is really not hatching right now, is it? This egg is worthless. Trash. Hot garbage. It's making sounds. It's gonna hatch soon. Oh boy. What sounds is it making? Oh boy. 1 Mississippi. 2 Mississippi. 3 Mississippi. I just wanna marry Chanel. Put a ring on her finger. Oh yeah, make her my wife. Oh yeah, and the mother of my children. I said what I said. Making unholy sounds. What are unholy sounds? How many children? She wants 1, I want 2. My bet I'm betting all on twins. I am betting it all on twins. It's either twins or one. It's either twins or one. And I'm betting it all on twins. I'm betting everything on twins. There are twins in my family. There are twins in her family. I'm betting it all on twins. I'm betting it. Yay! Egg hatch! Alright, Water said Celebi. And it's Dratini! I knew it was a stupid pseudo-legendary! I knew it was a pseudo-legendary! Oh, no, no name. No name, no name, no name. I'm naming this one, bro. After Waters' reaction. Oh my god. Oh my. And hatch at level 2? I know I already have a Dragonite. That's the funniest part. Oh my god, that is so funny. Box is full? Okay. Oh my god. Deposit. Alright, time to choose my 6th party member. Time to choose my 6th party member. Alright. And by that, I think I know what I'm doing. I level 35 Houndoom. Holy shit. Yes, give random egg? Why? 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 Waters, 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 waters. Anyway, I'm switching on one of the Pokemon. I am depositing one of my Pokemon and taking someone else over it. I don't want Gyarados anymore. I do not want Gyarados anymore. I want Vaporeon or another water type. That's in my... Something else. I'm going to look at all the water types and I'm going to decide which one. I want a water type that's not a physical Pokemon in Gen 2. So we got not Marill. Vaporeon's definitely a choice. Vaporeon's definitely a choice. Poliwrath is not a choice. When did I have another egg? Who said another egg? Oh wait, no, that's Professor Elmeg, right? I think it is. Yeah. Yes, I saw that. Alright, I'm taking Vaporeon. I'm taking Vaporeon. And I'm replacing you. Get into box 3. Come here, Vaporeon. I want you because you're a better Pokemon than Gyarados. And I can just teach you Surf immediately. And not feel bad about it. I do need another Pokemon for Strength now, though, but... We don't need Strength anytime soon. No! No! Stop it right now. Stop it right now, Waters. And it's already the same level as my other Pokemon. How convenient. Alright, saving the game, calling the stream. Let's go raid the dude playing a spooky game because I'm not doing that till the end of the month because I'm not crazy. Slash raid bish sticks. Anyway, y'all already know how it goes. Y'all already know how to raid Vish. Let me put it out there for you. There we go. That's the raid message. That is the raid message. Copy and paste this. That's the raid message. All right, everyone. Peace out. Bye. Have a good night. I am done.